Welcome to Goblin Panel. The Goblins in residence is me, John Denor, and with me is Cameron,
Hello, that's me.
Caillou,
Hello.
and I guess special guest, Peter Licara.
Hello!
First time guest, at least.
I like to
You
think I'm
might
special.
know.
Yeah, you're very special, Peter. Don't worry.
People might know me from Goblin Point Install. Cameron runs Rise Heroes Rise. Caillou is the Dice Society, and Peter Licara is the designer, writer for The Withering War, an adventure that you kickstarted recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks
Now-
rad as hell, by the way.
Yeah.
It looks super cool.
I'm excited about it.
Let's see. We do have an agenda that I've put together with the help of my fellow goblins. And the first topic...
Goblins. I wore green just to be extra goblin.
Oh, I should.
Well, I thought I was the only one.
No. Sorry, John. Continue. I'll behave.
Please don't. First up is the first topic of the panel is the Condemned, which released this past month from MCDM, and this is
Hell
the
yeah.
outlaw adventure where you play as people condemned to death, but are given a last chance to maybe redeem yourselves to a degree. Now, Cameron, you've run this. So
Have
what
I?
are your
What? I don't think you have me mistaken. Yes, I have run this, and it's super cool. I did a whole stream talking about it, but to sum it up, it's dope. If you should go buy it, and you should go run it for your table because it's so cool. And use the pre-gens because they're also really, really fun.
I already have opinions. It's nothing spicy. Nothing spicy.
Oh no!
But it was one of the best adventures I've ever played. It's really good. And
I think this is the best adventure MCDM's done.
right,
Period.
I
agree.
think
It's
so.
my favorite. Yeah.
And Cameron's a good director, but I think the
please.
adventure is incredible. And my very mildly spicy take is more adventure should have pre-gens like this.
Yes.
Because it is an unfortunate reality that players are not writers and designers. So many times, like even if you say like, "Oh, please create an anti-hero or something," the stories are not going to mesh as well as if you have these characters, and the characters are really the stars of this adventure. Like everyone is so fun and interesting, and they have this plausible deniability for their crimes. It's really top-notch work. And I think more adventures should do this. I really enjoy the experience of like being given like a role in a play, right? Someone gives you the role and like now improvise. It was really interesting, and at the same time, I enjoyed it quite a lot.
Yeah, of course. I could tell you were enjoying yourself playing in that game.
Oh,
It was your character's so much fun. Character's so much fun. I would love to play any of those
I haven't
pre-gens.
seen the thing.
Oh, you should. You should. This is really, This is really
There's-
a cool experience.
And there's good old Gerald. See, I have another hot take about this, is that Gerald is too attractive. That is an attractive man, and he shouldn't. That's big note. Renders it almost completely unplayable, but it's still
Well, I
want to
mean-
see even when he's just a head in a jar. I mean, I'm like,
yeah.
"Ooh,
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Isn't that the point, like, of most MCDM villains? They're kind of good looking, and they're kind of supposed to be like this dichotomy. Like we have, wait, what's the Von Glauer? Von Glauer, right? Make him
yeah, that's
hotter.
true.
That's the thing. Ajax, I think, is pretty good looking, and Gerald,
Cythrion Arona Zero.
Cythrion Arona Zero, completely,
Very hot.
very
So
hot.
hot. Hot gal. Yeah.
I was about to say that the main characters in this are almost like the less good looking ones, but I don't know. I'm not going to judge
No.
people on their
Yeah.
preferences.
Yeah.
Please.
And let me
Look at all
say,
these hotties. Oh my
I'm not a
God.
fan of this cover.
Well,
I think
that's-
there are better, but there's better art,
Yeah.
more evocative art inside the adventure,
Oh yeah.
100%.
more action focused, right? Because yeah,
That one
this
could have
is
been it. Oh.
this
Yeah,
is
that
what I
should-
would
that should be
imagine.
Cover.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Not
there.
that art is bad. No, it's really good, but I think that the first thing you see is everybody like shackled, and this is not a typical draw steel evocative imagery.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're kicking the shit out of all these war dogs. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
And
rad.
of course, my favorite Warren is
True.
in the middle.
Yeah.
which
Of
is-
course. Of course.
Always speaks in
Warren's
his favor.
amazing. Yeah. Warren's dope. And
4 guns. Yeah, and you can tell that these
yeah.
are villains, by the way. You can tell that these are not like your
Yeah.
typical heroes. So I really think
100%.
this should have been the cover.
Jenny dropping a fantastic idea in chat. Now imagining a pre-gen adventure where it's a murder mystery, but one of the players is the killer, but you don't find out who it is until halfway through, and each pre-gen has a motive for why they did it.
Like a murder mystery, like a Jubencha.
I'm
adventure.
taking notes. I'm taking some notes right now. Let me just.
Oh no, I've got 3 adventure writers.
Oh boy.
Have you
Yeah.
looked at this, Peter? Have you looked at The Condemned?
Yes. I read it pretty closely. I haven't run it yet because I've mostly been running my own stuff. But yeah, no, this adventure does my favorite thing to have an adventure do, which, and I think I talked about this during our last podcast, which is you just hand players a map and say, where do you want to go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And a gorgeous map.
great man.
Yep.
Too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Once again, it's Arcvane. Gotta shout out my guy.
Yeah,
Because he killed it.
Oh.
and I think
Yes,
this
he does. There you go.
this map does two
Gorgeous.
very good things at the same time as it's beautiful and evocative and illustrative of the area. It also draws your eye to the most important stuff.
Yep.
It's not like sometimes you see hex maps and like everything's the same, and you say like go anywhere, and like anywhere, everywhere, it doesn't really matter. But here you see like, and there's the text embedded on the map, so if you look closely you start getting hints of what, and the art is very like clear about what is in each place. There's like a big monument or there's a big building that really gives you an idea, and it's just the highlights, right? So underwalks, of course, this is
Yeah.
going to be the weird
He-
part, right? Yeah.
He just loves to put in all this quote unquote unnecessary detail, like he likes to say. But the thing is that detail is not unnecessary because it's information.
it
like
is.
the primary loop of an RPG is the GM gives the players information and then the players act on that information. And so like if you have this really rich information dense like piece of art that you can just hand to the players and they can like just go to town on it. It gives them a lot to chew on so that the art itself becomes part of the game design.
100%.
I love the shading of like the gambling district and then the high street, the shadows there. Oh my god, it's just gorgeous.
And again,
beautiful.
you can imagine this as being like the flying fortress of Ajax.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All the Greek imagery, all of the like beautiful and perfect, and at the same time you have the world's worst tyrant sitting atop of it. But like this is not like a movie evil villain where they live in a dark castle underground. No, they live in a beautiful place that flies above the clouds. You can see why people follow this dude.
Yeah,
And
the
he's still
funny
very
thing
bad.
Yeah.
is that he showed me a bunch of variations and mock-ups that he did while he was working on it, and he had like he gave them like a whole different like palette of color schemes to go with, and they went with sort of like the most quote unquote boring, like traditional on the nose one. But it wasn't until I like sat there and read the adventure that it occurred to me that the reason they did that was because Ajax's whole deal is that he has the aesthetics of a hero. And that he is, hot like all the
100%.
villains are.
Yeah.
And so it needs to look, bright and shiny and clear and idyllic so that you can the point is that you're exposing the corruption underneath all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would follow him. Oh my God, if he showed me this place, oh yeah, no, I'll follow it right in line.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
This guy must be right.
He must be. He's got this huge
Look at his
floating
place.
Yeah, floating city. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I love these huge statues leaning out over the edge, kind of looking
Yeah.
down at the people below.
Yeah.
Kind of almost like intimidating guards almost.
Kind of, yeah. I would say that's very intimidating. That's a giant floating city. Yeah, that would get me.
And of course, we have the Rama stride the world as the symbol of Ajax.
Yes.
Moving on to the next thing is the Crows crowdfunder, which is coming up in less than a week.
Less than a week.
Yeah, Crow's Fortune or Death, and there's already been one playtest, which was pretty well received, except for the traveling rules, I think.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of updates since then that James has been sharing both on Patreon, and I think one of the update posts is open for everyone. So if you go to MCDM's Patreon, you can read a big update post about what's been changed in Crows from the last playtest. And there's also new playtest coming out right after this launches, probably a couple of days after, seems like to be the estimate. Are any of you looking forward to this, or is Crows not your cup of tea?
So here's the thing. I have never liked an MCDM product while it's in playtesting.
Interesting.
Every time I've read one of their things in the playtest version, I've been like, nah. I don't think they're bad. I just generally don't think they're anything special when I'm reading the playtest version. But the thing that makes MCDM stand out is their playtesting process and their process of iteration. So I was initially very lukewarm on Draw Steel, when I was reading the first couple of playtest packets. And it wasn't until they went through that series of refinements that I thought they really came out with something really cool. And I expect that's going to be the same thing for Crows, because, when I was reading the first playtest packet, I was like, this isn't doing anything that I haven't read in 100 other OSR games. You've clearly got inventory from Mouse Ritter and a lot of there's some ideas from Cairn in there, but and James Casso even says in one of his videos that it's inspired by OSR, but it's not an OSR game, because he doesn't want to get bogged down in the debate of whether Crows is OSR or not, and I think that's smart. But even in just the update that he posted, it's that process of iteration that I think has produced some really interesting ideas, because I think that expertise mechanic that they're talking about is really clever, and that is something new that I'm interested in seeing. Because taking what you want skills to add is consistency to a character, and consistency and certainty is an extremely valuable thing to have in a game as deadly as Crows purports to be, or most other OSR things. So to have that as your skill as a limited resource you can spend, I think is cool.
I also think expertises interact with the dice system or mechanic, if you will, in a really I'm not so sure it's clever, but a really satisfying way, where it feels like there's multiple it gets it feels like it reuses the way that the dice works in multiple ways, and that to me that makes it feel like the rules make more sense when it doesn't have like a unique system for everything. There's like no expertise is kind of tap into the same thing that the Edges does now, where because Edges is a thing in Crows now, where you get a +2 or a tier up. So if you combine the expertise, they kind of mirror each other in a way, and I kind of like that they do that, and it makes it easier to remember when you play.
Yeah, I'm usually not a big OSR fan. I like the idea of doing like dungeons and whatnot, and that seems like a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'm excited for at least that, for at least like actually dungeon crawling, and I have faith that they will make travel fun and interesting for people.
That's the most diplomatic way I've heard you express that thought.
I'm sure they can do that, because that's not to get into it again, but yes.
I'm the same. I'm also not a big fan of OSR stuff. I've tried a bunch. I think like Shadow Dark, and I didn't like Shadow Dark, but I did like Mothership, which is right. So it's not about necessarily the OSR label, but I found many OSR games, I don't know how to explain this. Maybe Knave. I've also tried Knave.
Oh God! Put Knave away for God's sake.
Cameron doesn't like Knave.
John, you can keep Knave out. It's cool.
No, he has a compulsion. He has a compulsion. If we don't say anything, he'll just keep. Oh God, no.
Yeah,
John.
it keeps coming back.
Yeah. Oh God.
I have this, but just to finish my thought, these games many times don't give you a good reason to jump into the dungeon. Like, okay, Shadow Dark, yeah, you need the money, but like, yeah, I'm gonna die. Isn't there like anything better for me to do? So there's this meta reason where like the players know they wanted to go into the dungeon, but the characters are not. You have to play the characters as if they're dumb. So it's I never feel like I'm role playing when I'm playing one of these games. As 100%. For like Mothership, which is explicitly a horror game, you're trying to survive, right? So you're trapped, you start trapped and you need to escape. Or your company forces you to go there, otherwise you're going to be ejected from the solar system or something, right? So there's this pretext which allows, at least me, to get into character and really imagine myself as being in this situation. And Crows is interesting because there's the base building. So and one of the things that really bothers me is like, your characters die all the time, so I can never get attached. So it becomes like a board game to me, right? Like Gloomhaven or something, which I also enjoy, but it's a different part of my brain that's active. And Crows with the base building, like, okay, I care about the town. The goal is having people go into the dungeon and get resources for the town, and the town stays while the people are disposable, essentially. And it might grab me. I don't know, but I'm really curious as to what the game's going to do.
Have you guys read Stone Top?
Yeah, I'm reading Stone Top right now.
Yeah, Stone Top's brilliant, and I hope they steal a lot of like the base building from Stone Top and integrate some of that into Crows.
I've heard James say that he never read Stone Top, but it does sound very similar.
James was asked this on one of his streams, and he mentioned that, well, I'm not sure if he's read Stone Top at this point, but he mentioned that it sounded like Stone Top was more about your relationship with the people in the town and building like a community, but and it kind of, well, what can you do for your town? But while in Crows, it's basically the opposite, because it's all about what can your town do for you? How can the town make me a better crow? How can the town help me become stronger, more likely to survive, and make it easier for me to become richer?
Right. But I think the smarter approach is to do it more the Stone Top way, in that like you said, that you need this reason that you're going to go out and do this insanely deadly thing. That there's a good chance you're not going to walk out of this dungeon alive. And why would you do that? It's because you're trying to make something better for the people who matter to you, and so that you need to have that focus on the town and like build those relationships to like have that continuity and have it be meaningful.
I think the difference is Crows is a game where you expect your hero to die a lot, so building the relationships.
People have that. People sort of have that. It's a little bit of a misconception about the OSR in that characters die constantly, and a little bit of that is hype and marketing. Because yes, it is significantly deadlier than 5e is. But the reality is that after you lose like your first guy and you adapt to the playstyle of the OSR, you play the game very differently and you approach challenges very differently. So that if you are playing smart, and the adventure is well designed, there's a lot of bad like OSR design out there that doesn't understand this. But it's like I said, the loop of an RPG is you need to be providing the players with enough information to make decisions, and they need to know what the consequences of those decisions are. And then the consequences in the OSR game are just like, if you make the wrong decision, you just fucking die.
You just die. Yeah. It just I don't know. OSR is just, I mean, maybe this is a different debate, but it just doesn't feel like what Kai you said. It doesn't feel like you're playing a character. It feels like you're just playing a character sheet, and I'm like,
Sure.
okay, well, what's in it for me?
Yeah, and it's totally valid. It's just not what I'm looking for from an RPG.
Yeah,
right.
same
This dungeon crawling, Gloomhaven style. If it in this kind of mode of play where I'm playing a character and it's literally me thinking and not trying to think like the character would, I would much rather not have a GM. Like one of these board games where everybody plays together and no one has to prep, because it's a very different mentality. But it's totally cool. Like I know I'm in the minority. Like a lot of people
with that
like
is that
this.
one of the pillars of, and I don't want to get too bogged down in like OSR type stuff, but I think it's interesting we're talking about Crows. But one of the pillars of OSR is ruling versus rules. In that. Most of these books are like, this big, because they don't have a lot of bespoke rules for things, because they basically expect there to be a GM to fill in the details there.
I am trying not to get too spicy in the takes, but what I would say is the book allows the GM to use the rules they have internalized through playing for a long time. I question this type of it's one of the like mottos of the not motto, but one of the like core tenets of the OSR, like rulings not rules, which to me most of the time reads as it's whatever the GM has learned instead of whatever is written on the book, which is okay. But it's not that there aren't rules, because many people also talk about like good GMs being consistent in their rulings. So every time someone tries to push a boulder, the same thing's going to happen, which means there's a rule for pushing boulders.
Right.
But it's inside the GM's
GM
head.
to do the work to make that rule.
Yeah. So like if you had to actually write down all of the rules that are in the GM's head, I think the books would be much bigger. And because I'm not a big fan of the OSR, maybe I haven't trained my muscles to have all of these rules in my head. I'm expecting the game to give me a little more. But anyway, I understand. Like I think leaving it for the GM has a lot of benefits, because you don't have to like. Then you sort of lose that thing you see in 5e where people are like actually playing the rules and not playing the game. Right. And like, oh, I'm going to make this broken build just because
Yeah,
the rules kind of click in this specific way. So and you can't do that if the rules are in the GM's head. But anyway,
Unless
But
you're the DM.
Yeah. I am excited for Crows. It's not usually my bag, but but I'm glad that they're making a game like this because I think it should be fun.
James also mentioned that he wanted a game that kind of brings the same kind of fun that a dungeon crawler, very often an OSR type game, brings, but he wants a bit more heft to the rules. He wants a bit more structure brought into it. So this is his vision, or like his idea of how can I make a game like Mouse Raider or Knave or what's the other ones he's mentioned? I can't remember from the top of my head. But games that he's played that he's enjoyed, but he wants a bit more, but not too much.
Yeah.
I expect a lot of the mechanics from Crows is stuff that ended up on the cutting room floor of Draw Steel because they decided it didn't fit like the tactical cinematic fantasy or whatever the core pillars are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think Matt or James said as much, that a lot of these ideas, it's like, okay, this is a cool idea, but we're going to save it for another game because it doesn't fit in Draw Steel.
Yeah. And I think the Crows is going to be a landing place for a lot of those rules that they came up with.
totally.
Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to Crows. I'm actually really excited. So
Yeah, you said you started enjoying more and more OSR games.
yeah. I didn't think I would. And then I started playing some, and I'm like, I actually kind of like this. But I'm really looking forward to Crows because it has a bit more. There's a bit more there than, for example, Knave, which is of course my darling.
Put it away, John. Put it away. Get it out of my sight. Get it out of my sight.
It's not a Goblin panel without me bringing up Knave.
Stop it. Put it
Kierman's
away.
like, this is just a book of tables. Isn't that what you say?
Yes, it's a book of tables. It's if you want to roll a bunch of tables, there
Random
you go.
page.
But and now he has it out again. He has it out
a
again.
good table.
Well, you better buy that because that's all it
There's so
has.
many. There's so
I
many
know,
tables.
I know.
Oh.
The thing about tables is that they are the best thing if you are lazy, and I'm an extremely lazy GM.
All tables.
Yeah,
Tables.
that's
I love
good.
it.
Okay, you could put it away. You can put it away now.
And a beautiful
Jonathan.
map by Map Pro.
Well,
The map.
basically,
You see what I'm dealing
my
with here,
critique of
people.
Crows right now is that it doesn't have enough tables in it.
I'm leaving.
Moving on to the next thing before Cameron loses
Has an
his mind.
aneurysm. Yeah.
I bring up this map of Urland, and before the stream started, we discussed where, because I was confused where this was, and we brought up the big map of Vasloria because I thought it looked a bit like this. There's a water, there's a mountain range, water, and a mountain range, but it turns out this map of Urland, this one, is just this small triangle up here.
Yes.
So if anyone else was confused by that, I've gone and solved it for you. So this
Solved.
small part of Vasloria is the map of Urland, which was included in the second playtest packet for Crack the Sun. And Peter mentioned having some thoughts about this packet, especially compared to the first one.
Yeah, well, obviously I've got a little bit of a conflict of interest here because, I'm also doing my own version of Red Handed Doom. But I think Act 1 of Crack the Sun, and Frederica agrees with me, is bad. Like it's not like, it's very on the nose. That's railroady as hell. And I think Act 2 is a significant improvement. Act 2 is what I wanted out of Act 1, in that you have freedom to go different places. The decisions you make are interconnected and have consequences. There's all sorts of different ways for scenarios to play out. It allows players to fail. There's all sorts of things that's like, the players can screw up, and I want adventurers to let to not assume that players are always going to come out on top, because if you do that, if they're written that way, then it's just a theme park ride. You know, their decisions didn't matter. It's like, you know, you go on like a theme park ride at Disney, you know, like Rise of the Resistance or something, and you come out at the end and they're like, "Great job, heroes! You helped save the galaxy." And I'm like, "Lady, I've been strapped into a car for 2 minutes. I don't know what you want from me." and a lot, Act 1 of Crack the Sun felt like that to me, where it's like there's a number of the duets that are straight up like, if the player dies, they just come back, or you know, if things, you can't go off the rails too drastically. Whereas in this one, you can just, like, there's all these allies you can try to recruit, and if you don't get them, you just don't have them, and the adventure gives you a middle finger. And you know, that's good. More adventures should give the players a middle finger.
That's true. Then yeah, I want to give all my players the middle finger all the time, but it's, you know, most of the time it's not, you know, it's not a video call. So.
And once again, you hand them a map and say, "Where do you want to go?" It's the best thing to do.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
I think Draw Steel is going to be Cameron's villain arc, because the more he runs Draw Steel, the more antagonistic he becomes towards his players.
No. Maybe, I don't know.
Agree with Peter's takes. I wouldn't say, I haven't played it, I wouldn't say Act 1 is bad, because it is railroady. I see now, given Act 2, I see Act 1 as like the train ride into Disneyland. You know, the tram you get. It's like you see all of the things, you get acquainted to the setting, you see the problem. Yes, it's very linear. It's like a prologue. And then they put you on the sandbox now that you know what's happening and what the stakes are and what the people are.
Yeah.
So I don't usually have a big problem with railroady adventures, because I feel like the expectation in these games is that heroes die very rarely, so you don't bump up against that wall so much. Yeah. But I really like the sandboxy feel. I really like that there is an army at the door, and as you take respite, so the army gets closer and closer, I think, if I recall correctly. And most of all, there's a chapter called The Goaltimatum, which is just perfect.
That's it.
Yeah, they love their puns.
It's called The Goaltimatum.
I'm sure you love the gnome chapter in Act 1.
I'm guilty of enjoying a few puns.
Good old gnomes.
As anyone who's watched me play with Cameron knows,
yes.
I am a rabid lover of puns. So.
Yes, it's got. I'm just gonna start charging you malice for all your puns, John. That's honest to God.
I've even been called out on the MCDM Discord for my puns.
Rightfully so. Shame this man. Shame this man.
Matt has no leg to stand on calling anyone out for puns.
Not Matt.
You're kidding me.
No.
I'm in good company, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I like this map. I think this is a really cool map. Again, yeah, I can't wait to put it in front of my players and say, "Hey, go run wild."
We have to mention Pinna's.
Yeah, she's always somewhere.
Cameo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And before we started this stream, we were debating who these people are. I think this is the acolyte that you meet at some point.
The Bloodlord Verox?
Yeah, Bloodlord Verox.
Yeah.
I think this is them. This person, I'm not entirely sure.
Is it a goal?
Could be, it could be a goal.
No, it's wearing too much stuff.
I thought it looked like horns, maybe. Looks like Queen Bargnot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does look Queen Bargnot, the one up here.
I was going to say that fella doesn't look like Queen Bargnot. 3 heads too tall.
But then we also discussed the dragon, which I kind of think is Citriana Rona's here, because it makes sense in this adventure that it be her. But maybe it's someone else. I don't know. Anyway,
Um,
moving on to me and Caillou's thing. Oh, I love this feature in Safari, apparently.
Oh yeah, it breaks every time.
We're doing another jam. The third one. We've got prizes from Tabletop Nonsense Verse, the people behind the Blacksmiths Guild.
Yeah.
Such a good prize too. Such a good prize.
Yeah.
All those
I'll-
issues. Oh,
I'll be
my
interested in entering one of these when I'm not trying to desperately scramble to fulfill Kickstarter.
God. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's only 2 pages, and you've got 3
Only 2
weeks to do
pages.
it.
Yeah, it's so quick, and it's any theme, as long as it's related to Drawsteel's first anniversary,
Yeah.
which is a very controversial decision from
Yeah,
us,
apparently,
the organizers. But
They'll get over it. Come on.
We live and learn. I mean,
Yeah.
we always
Don't
gotta
listen to the complainers.
we always gotta have like one like controversial decision for each of the jams.
yeah,
That's
you
true.
gotta.
That is true. Yeah.
It's kind of par for the course, I think.
I think so.
So I encourage everyone and anyone to jump in and try their hand at designing something. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be tested. It doesn't need to be polished. It just needs to be made with joy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's the we've had.
Made with love.
I think for every jam we've had people publish some of their own created stuff for the first time as part of the jam, and honestly, that's the best part of the jam for me.
It's always nice to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's the point, because I this is why I like jams, because everybody's under a time constraint. So you're like, oh, sometimes people stop because people don't do something because they're like, oh, but it's not going to be good. I need more time or something. If you give them a tight timeline, and a lot of people are doing it at the same time, one, you feel a sense of camaraderie. You can chat on the Discord and exchange ideas and see other people's stuff. And no one is gonna make something perfect in this timeline. So it's okay, right? And you get some nice feedback. And most important is having done something, like completing something. It gives you an incredible feeling of like, I actually made a thing. I finished it. If I had, instead of 3 weeks, 6 weeks, I would have done it twice as good. And I really enjoy this type of thing. And the prizes at the end are just like a cherry on top, right?
Yeah.
Some people are in different places in their like game design journey, and for the people who are like, I'm really gonna do this for reals, you have a chance of scoring some sweet loot from Tabletop Nonsense Verse. And right now we're running a giveaway for Codex Dice, which I think is a good segue into the next topic, I think.
Oh yeah.
Not the kill.
Not the kill.
Not the kill.
Not yet.
I was debating bringing up the Codex, but I thought, let's not tempt the fates with running the stream and the Codex on the same machine. I have not tried that before.
Good point.
Yeah.
But the Codex devs have put out an update where you're able to buy virtual dice to use in the Codex.
Yes.
They're super cool. Oh my god, they're so cool. They gave me some codes so I could give away on one of my videos, and they're just so nice that they reach out and ask you, like, gave you codes and stuff. Is that how it went?
Yeah, Fawn sent us a message like, we wanted to
Fawn.
sponsor some stuff, but we thought it was better to like just hand you guys 10 codes and do whatever you want. And we thought, like, why not just give it away in the middle of the jam, so people like get excited about something.
Yeah.
So we split into 2, like 5 this week, 5 next week. So yeah,
That's so cool. That's so cool.
People over there at DM Hub are super nice.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately,
So nice.
they're falling into the trap of me not particularly caring for MCDM products while they're in early access.
No.
Because it's like, yes, I see the vision. I see that there is something cool here, right now it's so goddamn painful to develop my own content for this. I can't use it.
Right now it is. I think so.
I know. Do you mean the dice?
But it's
What
like
do you mean?
No, no. I mean, just like me as a GM, like I want to build stuff. It's like if you've ever tried to build your own adventure in the codex versus like running something If you run something pre-made, it's awesome. If you are trying to do anything with like, because I'm a game designer at heart. I like to build my own bespoke monsters. I like to set up my own weird arenas and shit like that. And my players can go in a completely unexpected direction. They go and they zag when I expected them to zig, and they go like somewhere completely off the map that I didn't expect. And I can have a map and something up and running in Owlbear Rodeo in like 5 minutes.
100%.
Versus the Codex, which its own robustness kind of works against it, because like it means that there's more stuff you have to build into it, so it makes it harder.
That is true.
So,
but then once you start running, oh goddamn, it is.
Fucking
polished, dude.
It makes the rules like actually like I'm sure it just makes the game better, because there's so little of like, oh yeah, and I teleported away and I forgot I did that last turn and they take 3 points of chip damage or whatever. There's a lot less of that. It's like, oh, I forgot I had an edge on this. So that is the biggest pain point in Draw Steel, is how many like little like, oh, I forgot things there are, and just to have an engine do that for you, like that's the dream. I just wish it made the rules, the creating your own content for it and developing your own adventures as clean as the rules engine underneath is. And I'm not sure that that's a solvable problem, but that is what I want.
They want to like, from the conversations I've had with the different folks who are over there, they want to make it a lot easier to make stuff. But it is a beefy bit of software that can it can be a little daunting. Sure, to make your own stuff in it.
It's extremely robust, and that robustness is both its selling point and kind of works against it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but like I said, that's just me, like, looking at something that's clearly in early access, and I'm like, this will get better. It's not for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way I feel about a lot of MCDM's stuff. And it's very much like, I see the vision. It's not for me right now. I'll come back and let you cook, because I have trust that they'll cook something good eventually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. It's already really useful.
The initial screen here, because they just pushed out an update where you can link your Patreon account to get the full the Dark Heart of the Wood and the Red Road, I believe, fully implemented in the Codex. If you are already a patron, you get access to that for free.
That is cool.
So I want to. I like this opening image. I hadn't seen this before, so I wanted to show that off.
Infernal contract for you to sign.
Here's the store where you can get the dice. They look nice. I don't know. I didn't mean that to rhyme. And you can test the dice before you buy.
Look at that, and
to make sure that these are the least exciting ones. These are nice because they link up after your roll. Oh, they don't do that in here. Oh, they do that in game. They glow and they connect.
Yeah.
Through a magical line.
There's a video like showcasing all of it, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And they make cool sounds
These
as well.
are
I can't hear them, but yeah.
I do like pretty things.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
Am
I
going to risk it? Yes. I'll see.
The Ruins of Castle Geiger. What is that? What is that?
Ooh.
I hope it works if I just do this. Because they also, I think you can also try out the new UI that they're experimenting with.
Yes, I think you can. Yeah.
That they also just pushed out. Yes. These are like fresh from a few hours ago.
Yeah, this is hot off the presses.
Yeah.
I don't think I've even joined my game yet and seen them.
Let's see if I can. Oh, here we go. Let's do what? Oh, here it is. new experimental UI. Here we go.
Oh no.
So now it's all changed where it's like small windows you can move around.
Oh, dope! That is so cool.
That is a
Yeah.
lot better.
Yeah.
It
That
reminds
is
me
clear.
of Foundry, but in a good way. You know, if Foundry was good, yeah, that looks, yeah. Oh
I
gosh.
also wish Foundry was good.
It's not. Oh gosh, look at this. Look at all the
See-
little boxes and things.
Yeah,
I
you
like
get
that.
these little boxes, and
Good
they
job.
apparently, if you add more panels, I wonder if they do. They should stack sometimes? I think downtime projects. No, that's.
Oh.
Can I? Then
Do
you can
they have
also click
tabs?
here and set keybinds for specific windows.
Oh.
Like if I want the triggers to be a thing. Oh no, that doesn't work apparently. But you can also, if you want the dice, for example, to always be visible, you can apparently pin this, and now it's not a movable window anymore. Can I add stuff to this? Oh, apparently yes.
Nice.
Can you
but-
change the size of the window?
Yes.
Oh.
Mm.
We have Fawn in
shiny.
chat desperately trying to tell us how to do. As he always does in every one of our games. Just click this. No, just click this.
Oh yeah, and there's I also saw Danny mentioned that when the Windows actively changing what happens in the codex, it gets an outline to indicate that you're now doing like an operation. So when you're placing like
Okay.
tokens, it gets an outline. And if we look at the measure tool,
See, this is already measurably better than the last time I played with this. I hadn't seen any of this yet, so
this UI stuff is new today.
Okay, that explains why I haven't seen any of it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just got to give them time to cook, and they'll get
Yeah.
something
Yep.
decent.
Yeah.
Oh, here we
It
go.
looks really nice.
I don't know. Control. Oh, that's already bound apparently.
What
you can-
safety? Oh, safety tools. Okay.
Yeah, safety tools. So you can bind these to different buttons on your keyboard, and then you can rearrange these, and then you can
Oh my god.
move them around. And
Oh.
this is
Oh,
how you
that's
stack them. I
gorgeous.
see. There you go. So now they're stacked, so you can kind of categorize them as almost as like folders.
Yeah, I wish I could give them more money because they're just doing such a good job. I mean, my god, look at that. Oh.
It's just me online apparently. And and it also shows like the portraits of the players in the thing. Can I?
Oh.
Can I assign this to like a player? Does it show up here? No. I don't know how this works. I just tried it out now. Anyway. That's the codex.
It looks so nice, and it's literally getting better every week. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
It's usable, like a VTT should be. If I booted up another VTT right now, let's say it's
Just for the argument's sake.
just for an argument's sake, let's say
Foundry.
Foundry. Let's say Foundry. It would be exactly the same as how I left it, however many damn years ago that I last X'd out of it. So
They've actually moved around a bit in the UI. in
Have
version
they?
14.
Mate,
Oh, have
it's
that. Yeah, but-
absurd. It's absurd how little
That's-
Foundry improved.
Sure.
It's-
I can't. I remember 3 years ago when I used Foundry. You needed. I wanted like D&D monster blocks, right? As they're displayed in the book, so I don't have to change tabs to see all of the features and all of the things that I can use. Because
Good luck.
there's a perfect format for that in the book, and the monster sheets are different. So there was a module that worked. And you depend on this person to have it updated, and every time Foundry changed something, the module broke, and people started forking that module. And
Oh no.
and you need. I will stop.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have brought up Foundry like that. And it's just kind of
yeah.
we're getting off the rails
Correct.
here. Yeah,
Correct.
Yikes.
I watched Denny's stream when he was playtesting the classes, the community classes being implemented in the codex. The the gunslinger, what's Chaotic Idra's one? No, not the vessel. No, that's not
the
what I'm.
Scion.
Yeah, the Scion. Yes.
Yeah.
Was being implemented, and then one other, and I don't
kiln?
remember for the life of me now.
Was it the kiln? No, not the kiln.
No, not the kiln.
No.
Gabgata. But what Danny showed off at the end of the stream, sneaking it in. Oh, maybe it was the Mage, right?
Yeah, maybe.
He showed off the new web UI they're building for the Codex, where they have like a web app that connects to the Codex back end, and they had like a monster builder in there that kind of it just shows you like a monster stat block from the Draw Steel book, and then you just fill in the fields, and they use the same parsing, it looks like, from the Codex. So where you just put in like this has 23 damage, might less than 2 prone, and then it parses it and recognizes it as what it is, and then it also is in the Codex because it's the same back end.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just have some of that.
that makes
Let's
it
just
so
do-
the way when he used it, it looked as easy as just copy paste everything, and then you'd probably get to like a simple implementation where damage would work, and like this standard like formulaic kind of tier results would just work out of the box.
Yeah.
While
See,
everything
that
that's
already
in an
sounds
effect
better than
that's
what they've got going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, rough estimation based on seeing Denny just showing it off, like copying in a monster would probably take just probably like a couple of minutes, and you'll have like a basic implementation of a monster.
Music
Yeah,
to
'cause
my
the first time trying
ears.
to build a monster took me like 45, and I was
Exactly.
like, this is...
Yeah.
It's too much.
I see Too Tall Fern mentioning making work with Stall. We'll see.
Yes.
I'm just one person, and I for some reason thought it was a good idea to do too many things at once.
John famously
that feels
does
like.
too many things.
Yep. Famously.
All right, that was the main topics of this panel. So now we're going to move over to the second part of the panel, which is the supplement highlights. So there should be almost be like a Wayne's World transition here, like wonderful. I love that people.
John, you're out of focus. I have to. Just the producer in me is telling you, is screaming in my head.
Yeah,
Well,
it's actually not a focus issue. It's just that I'm blurring myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. For your privacy.
I've
Yes.
smeared some grease on the lens.
Gotcha.
Give
I
me that
apologize.
glow.
Yeah. It's a nice look.
Is it gonna? We apparently not. Oh, I'm just gonna. I should be over here, but I'm actually over here. Camera. Can you? I know.
It's an artistic choice, says
Yeah.
Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson's in chat.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
god.
Oh my god.
Not with Nave. Don't put Nave. This is a PSA. Do not buy Nave. It is just charts. Don't do it. Don't.
You say by name. There's so many
Don't.
charts and rules.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Maybe if I show off some of the tables, maybe that helps.
Oh my god.
There's
I
text on
quit.
this
I
picture
quit.
camera.
I quit. I can't do this.
Oh, I'm absolutely back in focus. Wonderful. Nate fixed it.
It worked.
What can't it do?
Yeah.
First off, is the Kiln made by GubDM.
Hell yeah.
Currently of Trigger Love Games, but also of Look Out Behind You Studios. Previous interviewee on Goblin Points. So jump back a few months and listen to that. This is almost like a Gish class, I think. I don't really know what a Gish is. I only know it by osmosis, but I've been told that this is kind
Osmosis.
it's kind of like a Gish, and it's a very beautiful document.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
this,
Oh my
this is
God.
one of the prettier. This might be the prettiest Draw Steel supplement I've
I
seen
think-
just in terms of
it
layout.
Might, yeah.
I think so.
I'm
Yeah.
having a hard time thinking of a better looking one.
Yeah, it was Jack Spencer, I believe, who, he did
Jaspin
the
Planet.
Jasper. I think that's his name. Yes.
Okay.
That's he did work for It's Complicated, and he said this is the first time
Yeah.
that he's done a layout for
Yeah.
anything, and I'm baffled. It's
amazing.
gorgeous. Oh,
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying when people are this good at something first try because that.
I know. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
because I've done layout myself, and
loads.
it's not easy.
Yeah. Yeah. It
It's
is.
just hard. Mine
also-
doesn't look this good.
He's also an incredible artist, so merging those two is
Yeah.
just. I mean, look at this. Oh my.
To
Yeah,
quote
I
Matt Colville,
like
I think
this,
it's about taste. Like if they're an artist, like by trade, they have
Yeah.
good taste,
Yeah.
and it goes a long way. Because I certainly can't make that layout.
Yeah. No, I can't do this. Oh my god. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, and all the sketches and whatnot. And I know that
And-
Gub is like very picky about this kind of stuff and how like what art is shown on the page should reflect what's the text. I think is what he's talking about. It's
Right.
just oh.
And it's not just pretty, it's functional as well. Like all these little totems next to the abilities indicate what kind of action you need. Like the maneuver's all blue, the main actions are all red. And like just having that already like increases the visual utility over the sort of default draw steel layout.
Yeah.
These are also the colors decided on by the homebrewery
brewery.
server.
Oh, really?
Because they've decided on a color palette that, as Jonas said, being one of the main people behind it, nobody really agreed that it was the right colors, but they were all equally unhappy with the result. So that means it's basically perfect. I love this this image because it took me a while to realize that the assassin is actually right here.
Yeah,
You see
yeah.
the shadow of them back
And
here.
you see the shadow on the back. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
This looks so fucking good, it makes me angry.
I know. Yeah. It's so good. Oh, it's gorgeous. This looks like Jack Johnson style. If I'm a betting man.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah, I think this is Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
And this I
we're
love
back to
because
Jasper,
here's
yeah.
like a short like vignette with this about this image with this character, and then you get the character build right beside it as a pre-gen.
This is my highlight. The class is very good. I've play tested it. I've played a kiln, and I did not know we were gonna get like character builds. And this is so helpful for like first-time players or something, especially with third-party class. The default classes should have example builds and not just the quick builds embedded into the document. Like
Yeah.
you should see the whole thing, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Jackson
Yeah.
chat saying that the dragon knight is
Yes.
is hers.
You cooked. You
Okay.
cooked.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cooked.
Yep.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Oh, I love this art. Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah, the
Look at this
flaming
weird-
intestines.
My gastroenterologist said I had flaming intestines, but that's probably not good for the stream. Sorry.
And
I like John Stewart. This is the Arby's monster.
Yeah, there you go.
I love this one, which is I guess yellow. I'm colorblind, so I don't know. But it is a move action, so you do
It
this
is.
instead of moving,
It is.
which is something that I hope more classes do more of. And I know Right Hunter is working on, at least I have been working on a class that's basically a motorcycle rider. That's almost all
yeah, you
move
said
based.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's super cool.
Like the Ghost Rider class.
Oh wow.
Kinda, yeah.
See, now you have
It's gonna be rad.
That yeah, I really hope they manage to bring that to like a full thing because some the stuff I've seen in when they used it against my monsters was really cool and really annoying. So it was the perfect blend.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, here's another like
Jack Johnson.
iconic
Yeah.
hero.
Oh yeah, that's Jack
Yeah.
Johnson right there. I can tell.
Proti.
tell.
Proti?
Oh.
But another character build if you want a different one. Oh,
Right
Right
Hun-
Hunter says
Right
it's
Hunter,
feature
yeah.
complete. 5 subclasses now. Oh, awesome.
wow.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
So then we're looking forward to that.
If you crowdfund it, I will buy it. Please do it. And you can see where you can get amazing art commissioned as well. So, oh my gosh.
I love
Thank
this.
you for supporting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Image at the end.
is that's the team then, right?
Yeah, that's Gub.
That's Gub.
That's
Yeah.
That's
Tintin's
gotta be
here, I
Gub.
think, on the left.
And that's got to be Jacqueline, I think.
Jack, right?
Yeah.
And then it has to be Jasmine by
I think
method of elimination.
I think so.
Or Jonas? No?
I
Is
don't
Jonas in there?
I don't think Jones is in this one. Oh yes, of course he
Nah,
is.
they're
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, yeah.
They're everywhere. Come on.
It wouldn't be a draw
Come on.
supplement
Come on.
with Jones.
It wouldn't be draw
Yeah,
steal.
come on. Yeah, really, really.
I mean, even you, Kaio, is in here. I saw.
As a play, yeah, I play tested
Yeah.
it, and I ran a kiln.
And Cameron was a Inferno backer. I see.
Was I? Oh my goodness.
How good of you. So here's a adventure that was written alongside the kiln, and this flowchart just immediately grabbed me.
Yeah.
This,
We need this.
everybody, pay attention. Do this.
Yes. Yeah.
Withering War is too complex to have a flow chart like that, but like if you're making something small, I think this is real clever.
I made a flowchart for you meeting in ambush, and I did not put it in the adventure
How dare
like
you.
a stupid person.
How dare you, Caillou?
I
mean,
have it on my computer, and I didn't put it in the adventure.
Yeah.
Make an
Rookie
amendment.
error.
I know I've seen someone do this on Reddit or on Discord or both maybe for the Condemned, and a flowchart is very important for people who like me who are visual learners. If I read something, none of that's gonna stick. So if I can see it, if I can actually visualize it, that is very helpful. Yeah. Oh my
I
gosh.
also noticed that this adventure is written basically how I would write an adventure with lots of bullet points.
Ah.
Yes, please,
This
please.
is very
Thank you, Gov.
reminiscent
Thank you,
of my
Gov.
style.
Yes.
Yeah. Very OSR as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Bullet points.
Yeah. Even if you don't like the OSR style, like you should study OSR games because the two places where the most innovation happen in RPGs right now are in OSR games and in like narrative games.
Yeah.
Like they're the ones who are like pushing out the edges on like opposite ends. And so like even if those games are not your style, you should still be studying them to steal all their good stuff.
Yes, steal them.
And like formatting, OSR adventures have formatting
They're
down
perfect.
like, yeah.
I almost exclusively run OSR adventures. I get all of the ideas and put them into the system I like.
Hey man, same.
Yeah.
That's funny. Scorched.
Next up,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have Shadowhand Gaming's Scorched. They do I think it's supposed to be a monthly monster booklet, or maybe
Yeah.
bi-monthly. And there's a really impressive roster here of monsters.
Yeah,
all
and
themed
it's
of monsters,
around-
monsters plus an encounter, correct?
Yes, yes.
Well,
Well,
This is such a
technically,
good format.
there's
this-
example encounters here, but there is also
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
fully fleshed out encounter at the bottom.
Yeah.
The
I think this is such a great format because every month you get a little bit of oh, these are cool creatures, and then you get an encounter to use if you want. If you like these creatures, what about you? What about using this encounter? Such a great format for a monthly thing.
And I like that they call out the exactly which map to use from 2 Minute Tabletop
Yeah.
because that means they don't have to develop a map themselves, but there is something that you can go hey, go support the original creator of this map and you'll get something good looking. And
Yeah. That's
Totally.
awesome.
I also like that-
hot take, I like this monster stat block better than MCDM's official one. I think this looks cleaner.
Oh,
something
interesting.
cleaner,
Without the
Faded
the
coloring,
fading at the
Yeah.
top. Yeah. This is
You
a
know,
very
I think this looks better.
unlike Jonas's layout where it's more a little more different. This is stays very close to the original but makes it look nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like the section where they mention that you can basically tailor this to other ancestries
Yes.
by using ancestry abilities for the Scorched, and you kind of flavor them differently based on what they were before becoming Scorched.
Yeah.
And
Humans.
reinforcement humans, yes. What if
I'm
you
one
had
of those.
humans? Whoa, what's going on here? Why?
Oh,
But, okay. How does it? Okay, that works. Interesting. There's nothing to select over here.
we
This
understand, John. We understand.
second echelon humans. So this is basically extra monsters, human monsters at higher echelons. If you want to actually fight a few more humans in your campaign.
Yeah.
And this is the second release after Reinforcement Goblins, which does the same for
Yes.
Goblins.
Yeah.
And at some point, it's going to be a compendium or like a whole omnibus of all the reinforcements.
Like Monsters 2.
Monsters 2. Yes.
But made by
Pesto.
Pesto,
Spencer.
the Pesto Testo.
When are they going to come out with? When are they going to come out with Monsters 2? They gotta do that. Come on now. Come on. Now.
And
Or
like,
maybe the community will do it. No.
I was taking a look at a few of the monsters, and like one of those, like Watch Pursuer, because designing humans is hard, right? Because they're humans, and they don't have all of this flavor. But like the Watch Pursuer has like a specific ability where they can match your speed, and it's like it's not magic. It's not anything like quote unquote special or flashy, but like it's a pursuer. It matches your speed. It gets on your tail. It's like Pesto's just such a great designer and tester, right?
Yeah. The thing that I wish is that this hadn't been called Reinforcements Humans. It had been called like Reinforcements like City Watch or something like that. Because, like you said, designing humans is hard.
Yeah.
But the answer is don't design humans. Design factions.
Yeah.
And create
That's a pretty good idea.
interesting
That's a good point.
units for those factions who just happen to be human. Rather
Yeah.
than like
It's not their
in
fault.
fact, I think that's in general the better approach to take for monster design in general. Like you don't want to like these are just orcs. They can be like these are like a specific kind of orc. And like it's they're this own faction who does their own thing. And then you can have like, you know, another faction who does their own thing. So like just calling it Reinforcements Humans is almost doing it disservice because I didn't know this would just be like a bunch of guards before I looked at this. And I was like, oh yeah, I need like city watchmen for like a corrupted baron or something like that. This would be something that I would pick up, as opposed if it was just like a bunch of humans. Like that doesn't tell me anything.
And it even gets around some of the ickier parts of designing creatures for these
100%.
games, where you're like, goblins. These are all of the goblins, and they're evil and they curse spit and all of that stuff. And you just do like Bargnot's goblins. That's already
There you go.
little bit more interesting. And see,
There they are.
it's
There
a
they
Draw
are.
Steel product,
Yeah.
Jonas is in here too.
Yeah.
of course.
Next up is the twofold class.
Oh, this one
where
looks so cool.
two players decide to play the same class and work together, basically. So they're off doing their own little thing together, more closely than anyone else. And when I interviewed the designer Speep about this, he mentioned that he could potentially see a problem where like the twofold players almost bubble into their own little thing where they constantly start scheming together because so many of their abilities it needs them both to be they need to work together to make the abilities really sing, because if you're trying to do it solo, then you don't get the full effect of the class.
This one. Oh
yeah.
my God! Look at this. I mean, just again, the beauty. Look at this. Look at this. The beauty of like aren't we so
Who did
lucky
the art
to
for
be?
this?
Yeah, like aren't we so lucky to be in this community to have this amazing stuff coming out? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who did the art, and is Jonas involved?
Yeah. Well, Jonas is obviously. They're obviously involved. Yes, we know that.
Let's see. Can we?
We can see
find
John
some
Denor.
art credit?
John Denor's in there. Yep. Jonas.
Let's see.
They're
Do we
in there.
see an art credit in here?
I don't see it.
Oh.
Is that the back? Is that
Shame.
the back end?
Credit
I
artists.
should be.
I remember we talked about the artist. Maybe this is the.
Oh wait, art by Tolman.
Oh,
there we go.
It's literally.
There it is.
I retract
Right
my
at the
shame.
top.
Right at the top there. Yeah. Well, you did a fantastic job, whoever you are.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good.
Paloma.
Really
Paloma
good.
Cross, yeah.
There's some Wayne Reynolds in here. And I say that.
Oh no,
with
this
love.
is great art. Like really, really like top notch.
Oh,
the
yeah.
only
Look
thing
at
I
that.
wish,
Oh.
the only thing if I could ask for something from Speed, a version of the product that doesn't have the texture, the paper texture in the background, because it made it a little hard for me to read. But otherwise, top notch. The art, the layout, the text.
Yeah. What I also found interesting that he mentioned during the interview is like how many two-folds he kind of discovered as part of the, testing this, where it's
Yeah.
like everything like Vex and Vax from the first campaign of Critical Role to just people play. There's apparently a lot of people playing twins and lovers. They would work as two-folds. And one that he discovered during playtesting was basically Super Mario Bros, where you're playing Mario and Luigi
yeah.
because you're all working together.
Right?
The ice climbers are a great example.
And once again, they've got color coding to separate the main actions
Yep.
and the maneuvers.
Yep.
Like
Yep, yep, yep.
I think the brewery
every
strikes
third party
again.
product, except for MCDM. Everybody
Yeah.
does some color coding.
Next
Oh,
up,
yeah.
Cave of Amputeers. The huge project
This is-
from Paul.
I've been streaming this game on Saturday nights. It is, I'm just telling you, it is such a fun, flavorful adventure. It's just oozing with gorgeous art. It's and vibes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The art is amazing.
I
That's just-
noticed now. This is apparently an excerpt from Hovamol. And it's translated by Olive Ray. I just know that Dr. Jackson Crawford has a translation of Hovamol.
Oh, okay.
Oh really? This, oh
But yeah,
my god, just look at
this looks so.
I wish they'd picked a different font.
Oh. What? I like the font. I
Everything
like
looks
it.
so good
Yeah.
except the font, man.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. Paul, don't listen to us. It's very. I'm gonna change the
It's a
subject.
very good adventure.
Yeah.
I just wish you'd picked a different font, my dude.
It's so.
I didn't even
flavorful.
think about the font.
Now you're not going to be able to unsee it.
Paul's writing.
I like it. I know.
Is
No,
so
the writing is
evocative.
great.
Oh yeah. His writing. He's a fantastic writer. First
It's
and foremost.
crazy.
And then-
Like even the name, like the Cave of Ember Tears, doesn't it like just to put something in your head? And
Yeah.
there's a dream sequence that was my highlight for the adventure.
Oh.
We're like, dude, please write a book. Write a
Yeah.
book.
Yeah,
You're very good.
The art is so
You're very good
cool
at this.
and all this.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh yeah. Look at this.
This looks
Yeah.
like OSR zine, but
It,
it's
it does.
steel.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
But plus,
does.
you know.
Plus,
Yeah.
plus,
And,
yeah.
and I say that in a complimentary way.
Look at these little dudes. Look at these
Yeah.
little dudes.
Little dudes.
To me,
Look at
it's whenever Paul showed off this art, it always reminds me of like wood carving,
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
carvings, and the
Yeah.
way that
Yeah.
it's drawn, which I it just gives me like the proper like vibe of
Look
like
at
a
that
Norse
guy.
adventure, Norse inspired, I should say. Oh, this one.
Frost elves.
This one is
Frost
so
elves
good.
are. Oh, they're so nasty little guys. Oh. Amazing.
I've
yeah.
I've
Just-
only
just-
played like small vignettes of this adventure
Mm-hmm.
because Paul wanted to try to run it a bit in the codex, and I've played like a half a page here and half a page there.
Yeah, I think I playtested this encounter here in the Burial Mound. I think my player died. This one is no joke. That encounter is rough. You can ask my players. It's rough. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh. And Fun, who is I think in chat still, is implementing this into the codex.
Oh, wow.
And it's implemented so well. Oh my god! It has a bunch of these scenes, all this art you can bring up and show the players whenever it comes up. It's so
Wonderful.
good. Yes. Look at those sickly trees.
We
Look at
could
that.
spend all night looking at the art, but
We
I'm
could.
going to move on to just mention that there's still almost 3 days left of the 40% discount on this adventure on HIO.
Buy it. Buy this adventure. Do it. Just do it. Keep on the road to war. Oh my god.
As if we hadn't had enough Red Hand of Doom inspired adventures. This is another one by Leo Hajnovsky, also been on Goblin Points. Dialed back a few months to listen to that.
I mean, the what is it called? The Red Hand of Doom. It must be a really good adventure if like everybody and their mother is making their own draw steel version of it. It must be great.
It is a very good adventure. Most of us are doing it because Matt made a video about it one time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which is the real reason most of us are doing it, because
Mm-hmm.
we all got inspired to go back and look at this adventure because Matt made a video about it, and then we
Mm-hmm.
were like, wait, this adventure beats ass.
I've played Red Hand of Doom. I've actually played the whole campaign. A friend of mine ran
wow.
Red Hand of Doom.
Yeah,
It
and
was
it
really
beats
good.
ass.
It's really good. Yeah. But I don't know what happened. We were kind of very efficient and the army couldn't keep up with us. I don't know what happened, but otherwise it was really cool.
I have to admit, my biggest gripe with this is actually kind of how it looks, the layout and art.
What it reminds me of is, remember in the early aughts when there was the D20 boom?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This reminds me
Yes, early aughts.
of because
Yes.
I'm old. I got the gray beard.
You said your words, not mine.
Yeah, man. So in the early aughts, there was the D20 boom, and everybody and their mother was suddenly making like, D20 supplements. This looks like one of those.
Oh yeah.
And Red Hand of Doom is from the early aughts, correct?
Yes, so
It
I
might be
suspect
some kind of homage.
I remember
Yeah,
when it
it's
came
an
out. Yeah, I remember when
homage,
it
but
came out.
like, it doesn't look like an official Wizards of the Coast thing, but it looks like something like, like maybe like Green Ronin might have done or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of those like offshoot brands that you would go into the game store and they're like the shelves would just be like littered with them.
I never played D&D 3 or 3.5, but I've read parts of the monster manual, and it reminded me of those in like a referential way. So yeah, I don't know. To me, this reminds me of like old video games.
No, I agree. I don't love the layout in this, but I think some of it is intentional. It is trying to look like an
think
adventure
so.
from that era.
Yeah.
I think layout has come a long way in that time, and it's kind of doing a disservice as a game piece. But I see what they're going for.
Yeah. What I actually really like though to compliment sandwich sandwich compliment this. What we compliment sandwich? Yeah, this.
Sandwiches.
They do have like a morale system that gives you edges and banes on downtime projects, because downtime projects are kind of I wouldn't say a focus, but they're a bigger part of this adventure. They're like a direct part of this adventure where you can spend your downtime training fighters, and
I
the
have
morale of the town will kind of affect that.
Yeah.
I have some downtime stuff in the Withering War too, and I think more adventures should do that. It's like leverage the downtime system and be like, if players want to take a respite, here is some unique stuff that they can do during that respite.
Yeah.
And I do think that part is clever.
Yeah.
Moving on to the Violet Heart.
Oh, it's just more of the stained glass style art. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know I was such a fan of stained glass art until they included it in the core books of Raw Steel, and I'm like, shit, I actually like this.
It's really nice. It's really nice.
For me, it's always been like a thing that I associate with church, because that's where I know stained glass art from. And
Yeah.
always not very artful either. It was usually just like colored squares in my local church. But but I really
Jesus
liked it
right
in,
in the middle,
the
right?
core rules. I really liked it here, and I also liked it in Jenny Redacted's.
The Solars. Or,
Yeah, Into the Solar Expanse.
Yeah.
Where they she also included like some stained glass pieces, and I love them there too. So apparently that's the thing I like. I've discovered. This adventure it looks really easy to just drop in the middle of a campaign.
It's four victories, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
short
Looks
as hell.
super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it grabbed me on Psionic Kobolds. What
Well,
can
yeah,
I
of course.
say?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Psionic Kobolds. Yeah, I gotta run this.
Yep.
I like that that they also just say when you swap out the synaptic swap replaces maniple tactics,
Yeah.
maniple,
Maniple.
and neural deconstruction replaces set initiative. So you get 2 new malice features that are unique to these kobolds, which I love, making them more like a distinct thing without having
Yeah.
to rewrite the stat blocks.
That's the way to do factions. Is
Yep.
you can have factions with their own malice, and that'll
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks super
Chris
cool.
Redden says it's the same artist as the Solar Expanse.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
For the RPs.
There you
That
I
checks
thought
out.
I thought that
checks
looked
out.
familiar.
9 victories.
Gorgeous.
9 victories. Sorry, I said 4. I meant 9.
That's still short.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just brings me so much joy to my heart seeing all these like. There's no AI in this.
Thank Christ. Thank
I work in the software industry and it's so it's all day. So this is like
Every
Like a
meeting,
safe haven.
everything, everything.
Yeah.
And the AI graphics on the PowerPoints, God, if
my
I could
day
hate
job's
PowerPoint anymore, you just put AI art in it. Okay.
It's a travesty, but this one doesn't have any of that
No,
terrible
thankfully.
nonsense because and you can tell. You can just tell.
There's some selection bias here. You wouldn't be featuring this if there was AI art in it.
That's true. That's true.
But at the same time, I feel like I don't know that I've ever seen anything AI generated on the brewery. Because
No, I don't think so. Sometimes some
sort them
people-
out pretty quick.
Pop
Yeah.
up on the MCDM Discord with some AI generated stuff, and they get shut down pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think.
Get 'em out of there.
I will say they are kind of about like AI is not allowed here, and people
Yeah.
generally like okay, fine,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
just delete their post, and that's the end of it. But yeah. Anyway, nightmare scenario. This is
That looks like a nightmare.
and I know that where are you, Cameron?
John is over there. Oh, wow.
Depression.
Depression.
You're a patron of the arts, so you've paid for an extra art piece basically. In this.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
okay.
Yes,
So you
I
paid
did.
for
Now I get it.
depression.
I paid for
there you
depression.
go.
I paid for all of
yeah,
the
yeah.
depression.
Because
You're
really,
welcome.
Pay
Abule
for your
paid for.
depression? I got mine for free.
Really, Abule is there with a manic episode. It's like, oh my god.
I'm actually surprised. That's the first I've seen that. My God.
And
okay.
And it draws to product with Jonas.
And of course, yes, Jonas
It's a great look.
has of
Yeah.
course also showed up here, twice actually, because he also made the glyphs. I was scrolling through this and I got to the stat blocks. I'm like, oh yeah, this is Jonas.
For sure.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
maneuvers are blue again.
Yeah.
Maneuvers are always blue.
Always
Oh, the
blue.
maneuvers are always blue.
Main actions
And
are red.
main
There
actions
you
are
go.
red.
There
Yeah.
it is. There it is.
That was part of the. I talked about this with Jonas in the interview I did with him, where they mentioned that no one like red for main action, fine, but it was what was it? I think it was triggered action should be green. No, there was something about the green that the triggered action should be green because
Well,
that means
because
go or
if you're
something.
colorblind, red and green look the same.
Yeah.
It's
So-
it's an accessibility thing, but like,
Yeah, color shouldn't be the only thing for
Yeah.
sure. Which
and
is also
be-
why.
because all you have to do is look at the text and it
Yeah,
tells you
yeah.
the thing. It's
And
just-
also they have different icons for the different types of maneuvers. Are always
Oh,
this
that's
split thing.
clever.
Main is like the star thing. Yeah.
all right.
But what I really
I
liked was
noticed
this
that.
layout for the treasures.
Yeah.
This more compact representation for
Yeah.
like the
I really
layout,
like that.
or the
Yeah.
yeah. Again, Jonas
yeah.
killing it.
Just yeah, absolutely. Oh,
I also really the vexation are the monsters in here. These are oh, okay. I love these as like dynamic terrain. Bad
They're so
idea.
good.
Mental block.
These are so good. I need
I
to
love
use
these.
vexations at some point.
But also the monsters in here
Oh
are
my
Yeah.
so cool.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Here's Cameron, as you can see.
There you go.
True.
That's me.
Looks
That's
like him.
that's on my Tinder profile. That's yeah. Depression.
I, I feel like they hit the spot. Like this is supposed to represent depression. I don't know. It just feels like
It's gorgeous. Oh my god.
that is the bottomless hole of depression. I don't know. It just
Yeah.
felt
Yes. Mm-hmm.
really.
And there's always a risk when creating this kind of stuff, right?
Yep.
Of anthropomorphizing mental illness and that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
At the same time, there is a very long, not very long, but very detailed like text talking about this. Like, this is not to represent like stuff like ADHD or autism, which don't need to be cured. They're not. They're not something. These are stuff that you would treat in therapy. Stuff that
Sure.
you would want to face to improve yourself. So there was a lot of thought put into this, and it shows, because this is amazing. I need to put like depression as a monster and intrusive thoughts, manic episode. Come on, I need to have a battle with this.
If I could
Yeah.
punch depression in the face, my 20s would have been very different.
Right.
Oh. Yeah.
I do have to say though that this guy,
I mean,
This guy.
he looks
He just got-
happy.
he does look too happy.
Or maybe he's intrusive thoughts. So maybe like
Yeah.
he's really distracting.
He's happy at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
You
Yeah.
can't
Good
see
point.
it, but he's in a
He's at a funeral.
in a funeral. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
He's had a few.
Oh, this one too. The fugue state. Oh man.
God. Oh my
No,
god.
for sure. This is
Panic
this is
attack.
great.
Yeah.
Psycho. Come on.
It just looked. Yeah. Yeah. You could run a whole.
It's a
whole
great idea. Yeah, I already know
game
where
with
I'm
this,
going to
yeah.
use this in my current campaign. It's like instantly like gives you so many ideas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also like these dynamic arenas. I think these are
Uh-huh.
clever.
Jaspin's turned up. Oh no, Jaspin, you missed when we just sang your praises for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Scroll back.
Amazing.
Scroll back and watch
Yeah.
it again.
Just
Go
watch-
back and watch the VOD. There's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Amazing job with the kiln. Amazing job.
yeah. Oh, and I love this quote at the end. Time to wake up, hero.
Oh,
Nice touch.
come on.
Incredible.
Come on.
We should mention the dynamic arenas. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
first proposed by Jonas, but then I think this is the first product to feature them. But Triglav is also working on Rock's Fall.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think this is a neat bit of mechanical design here.
Yeah.
There's some cool stuff here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, they remind me of environments from Daggerheart.
Oh really?
Yeah. And lair actions from 5e.
yeah,
but,
yeah,
you know.
sure.
But yeah, I mean, Draw Steel could use more of that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think these are more draw steel-y than
Yeah.
the Daggerheart environments. This feels like the kind of the same idea, but implemented correctly for this game.
Okay.
Next up, Speak Carefully.
Oh no.
This is by
good as
Right
well.
Hunter. So
Yeah.
once now that he's done with this, maybe he can work on the motorcycle.
I'm wondering if Right
I tried
Hunter
to
is
pronounce
Brazilian.
this on the podcast, but I'm not going to do it now.
Fernando Miguel Lofranco. That's how you pronounce that.
Yeah. That's,
He might be. They might be Brazilian. I don't know, because this is a very common name, like Miguel and Fernando.
Tamwin says this is 10 out of 10, and is the quote in here? No, the quote is on the itch.io page, where there's a quote from I think Madalonian saying that this is the most useful supplement for Draw Steel. And
I can't. yeah, I have like many people that I've spoken to, I've had a pretty hard time wrapping my head around negotiations. They feel a little bit very wooden or forced, and I'm like,
Tacked
oh,
on.
how do I? Yeah, yeah, kind of, and it just hard because I've never run that before in any other game I've run, and so it's difficult to remember all the basics and or what each role means, blah blah blah, you know. But
Sure.
this is
There's
really
a
good.
thing with negotiations in that they run more naturally when you keep the mechanics in the background and the players
Exactly.
don't necessarily know that they're in a
Exactly.
negotiation. But the
Yeah.
problem with that is that
They
so
can't use
many
their
player
stuff.
abilities are like, when you're in a negotiation, do this. And so you get that awkward moment where players are like, hey, are we in a negotiation right now?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I gotta
I've had
think
the
through
same
that.
experience.
I got to think.
But the system as a whole works best when you don't know you're in a negotiation. You're just talking normally, and you're
Yeah.
the GM keeps the numbers in the background, and they just use it essentially as a pacing mechanic.
Yeah.
The main thing that this supplement does to negotiations is introducing rounds, basically almost like a montage, where you run the negotiation in rounds, and all the heroes get a chance to act, but they don't have to.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to make things worse, you don't have to do something. You can just stay silent for that round. But what I also really liked in this is like all the different like ways it tries to help you build. I haven't read this in detail because I haven't had the time, but I really, because it's huge. There's so much writing in this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot.
But I
It's
really
it's
wanted
nice.
to dive into, and there's so much stuff I love about this. These overviews where it shows like here's like a short description of each of the curveballs, and then it goes into
And then you
detail
get the full
about all the
text.
curveballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way that it builds these dramatic styles and shows off like here's like the academic style, and here's details about this, and then it mentions tactics which are covered later. So look up the tactics later to kind of hear like four that works well for this kind of negotiator, and they have all these like specific implementations of all the pitfalls and motivations for each of them. Oh, there's so much in here. Oh man.
It's very useful.
Yeah, to me, my favorite stuff is the diplomatic styles, which is basically just how the NPC values being talked to, right? So they give you. I remember the first one you see is the academic, right? Where if you lie and stuff, you get a double bane. If you get benefits for using different types of arguments against this person. This can be really hard on the players, I think, because at least my players, they already have a little bit of a hard time with negotiations because they either want to kick ass or they want to like, well, this is a game where you use your abilities. I want to use my abilities, so I can't keep the stuff hidden. And if you add this on the other layer on top, it would be even like a second layer of misdirection. But I wish I wrote this down. This should be a whole ass game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hunter should take this and think of a game where this fits like perfectly. Like make a game around this. Like it's
Like a
purely
diplomacy game,
verbal diplomacy. You don't take out your weapons. This is just combat with words, and do it. Do it because this is too good not to be its own game.
I got my own space RPG that I'm working on, and I'm definitely stealing shit from here.
Oh, hell yeah!
Nice.
Also the adaptable negotiators. Also really nice, where you get like you can roll for mannerisms and for like the atmosphere you meet them in to kind of get the right vibe. And I love like this one that always like formal openers starts responses with "if I may" and "permit me to suggest." I love these. I immediately get like a person in my head when I read these.
It's a character. Yeah.
Immediately. Oh, there's so much in here.
There's a lot of clever stuff. It feels like too much mechanics. Like I think that some of this can be lighter because I'm still of the opinion that
So many.
there's so much interesting play you can get with just talking to NPCs. all you need is just like that little bit of a framework to like make you think about them more. And like, but what this does is provides an alternative framework for negotiations. That's more than just like motivations and pitfalls, so that you can do this stuff. So like, some of it's like it's too mechanically heavy for my taste, but there's a lot of like good juice here that I'm like, there's plenty of clever things you can steal from here.
Yeah, I think you pick and choose. I don't think I would get everything.
I would never use this entire system. I would like pick like one or two like little pieces of it and add it as spice.
Yeah.
It's modular implementation.
Modular, exactly.
There you go. Perfect. He understands.
Yeah.
He gets it.
And also, I think this is also important that it's supposed to be adding to the system that's already there.
I think it's a very smart implementation of this.
Yeah,
it is.
There's so much good. I also like the whole like preps. There's like a whole prep sheet where you kind of figure out the negotiation beforehand. Kind of like here, like the things. There's so much. If you want help with negotiation, there's so much good stuff in here.
Oh yeah.
And just like
Gorgeous.
the adaptable negotiators at the bottom, such a great way to just generate new NPCs.
and Right Hunter is in chat saying that this was laid out in Google Slides. Apparently.
Wow.
Yes.
It looks great.
It did. I would not have guessed that.
Wow.
Like it's not like a very like elaborate layout, but I wouldn't say Google Slides. No.
I know it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
it's
and they said they're Filipino. So sorry, that's I got the Spanish.
Currently, 1,000 Embers. Oh, I'm almost mixing up my names here. 1,000 Embers is running a crowdfunder for the Bravo, a stylish action class for Draw Steel, and they have these really elaborate charts. And from what I've had someone whisper in my ear that I should interview 1,000 Embers, because apparently this class has some really impressive design that's unmatched, and
it looks
just
like
trying
it,
to understand these. I tried reading these, and they look like this looks really cool, but I'm not. They call themselves a masterclass, and that is so true.
It looks like it, yeah.
The impression I got from that was it looks like a masterclass for sure. If you did a simpler, a little bit, it doesn't have to be too much simpler because draw steel classes are complex. If you make it a little simpler, I think I wished the Troubadour was more like this, because there's loads of melodrama setup and payoff and style and like you get stylish and all that jazz. And I've always wanted a little bit of a Troubadour that doesn't use so much magic. And 5e and Draw Steel, they lean a little bit into the magic. And
bards are better when they're less magical, as the D&D movie smartly proves.
Like 100%. I think and a lot of this you can explain with like just a dash of magic or something, some tricks. And I really like the idea for this class.
I was thinking when I was trying to kind of read through this that I need to do an interview just to have them explain everything.
Oh yeah.
It's really sleek though. I really like
it.
Really like this backer kit page. Oh my god.
Yeah.
My only issue is it's all images. It doesn't show off good in Safari because Safari likes to parse text in images.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Like you're highlighting.
It looks really interesting. And because I'm in incognito mode, you can't see if I backed it or not. I think I did. I don't remember. Next up is basically just the announcement of another crowdfunder, because the Draw Steel community is filled with them. This is and I gotta say Eldritch Horror. Eldritch Horror was the one I was looking for. And this is Cormail bringing it Eldritch Horror to Draw Steel. There's few details here, and I've seen some people claim that it's not that Raw Steel is a very bad fit for Eldritch Horror.
I get where they're coming from, but what if we destroy the Eldritch Horror with some cool combat?
Yeah. Don't they have a big? What's the Olithek or something? Isn't that a big
it's the
Eldritch Horror?
Olithek. Yeah.
It's in the monster book. Yeah. Shut up, you. All of you, you doubters. Stop it. It also says, "Can you resist corruption?" I like that. I like. That's a good pitch.
I think this is more about. I think the framing here, at least, is more about like the corruption of Eldritch Horror, and you're fighting this corruption. There are corruption rules and stuff, and you're fighting against it. Less of what we classically understand as Eldritch Horror, where it's regular people facing horrible things and they go crazy. But like,
anyone who's played Pulp Cthulhu knows that you could do this in Jaws.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Quite easy.
Next up, let's decline those. This is basically just the pre-order for the Director's Guide to No Mass, which originally was supposed to be part of a crowdfunder, but it didn't succeed. To fund.
I think this crowdfunder failed.
Yeah. And now they're doing a dialed back version. So instead of having all 6 districts in like a big setting guide, they're doing individual districts instead. So the first one out is Denia district, and it's kind of symbolized with the, can I do something like, nope, I can do this maybe. Oh. So there's like, this is like District 1 of Nomas, Riem's Tears, which is like the water district. And there's like the Naya ancestry that's part of that district or native to that district. And there's like the director's guide that has lit more.
I do like that mermaid art there in the middle. That's a cool piece.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I'm really glad they found a way to make Nomas work, because it was really cool playing in Nomas. We did a session, right?
I think I played a Minotaur, and I loved the Minotaur is my favorite ancestry ever. So yeah, of course. And amazing, beautiful art from Inga, at least on the left here. I remember.
Yeah, this is Inga art.
And then it's
gorgeous.
They have art. I've worked with them. I just forgot their name. I'm so sorry. Dojikan, yes. Dojikan.
Dojikan's also done art. I suspect this might be Dojikan.
It is. Both of the ones on the right.
Rendering.
If I recall correctly, the Naya are inspired by art that Dojikan had made previously.
Oh, really?
Like it was just like it fit together, and they went. This is what I remember.
They just had that, and so they had to make an ancestry for it.
They were like, we want a weird mermaid ancestry, and Dojikan already had this art, so they merged both.
Oh, gotcha.
This is what I think.
There you go.
I remember something like this.
Nomas is a refugee city set in the world below, and it has it has an upside down. It's upside down, so that the sky is a lava pool. It's
so cool.
The sky is lava, basically, and it has like portals that lead into different planes of existence.
Yeah.
So people have sought refuge in Nomas. So it's kind of like a huge city built on people fleeing from different kinds of dangers. Next up is is Iron Rot, which is a game developed using the Draw Steel engine.
Yeah. It's like Lancer Tactics, but for Draw Steel. Yeah.
I was literally about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
So this is they recently put up a webpage for the game, because last time we talked a bit about it, but it was just like the page on Steam. But now they've added this, and they also show off a bit about building heroes, and also there's a short section where they show off like a map where you're supposed to work your way through.
I've played enough Slay the Spire. I know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I want to play this so bad.
Yeah. The one thing I did notice, though, well, apart from them only having some...
No tactician!
Absurd!
Later, it's planned for later update.
Probably a pain to implement, because the tactician interacts so much with the others.
Yeah, probably.
So it's all about like, oh, I click this, and then someone else has to go, and that's
And you get
probably-
20 triggers to
Yeah.
I know.
do this and that.
Yeah.
But what I noticed was play a story, make the next one. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think they're trying to say that it's not like. Wait. What are they trying to say?
Roguelikes, where you die and you reset everything.
Yes.
Roguelike runs. The run doesn't reset. Yeah.
A new route. Yeah. So there's 3 acts, but the fights are not in the same order. Okay. Yeah.
I like that.
So it's kind of like a roguelike, but doesn't that mean it resets? Oh no, because it doesn't reset because it doesn't keep the layout. That's okay. Now I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm so confused.
But I agree.
But
I
we'll
agree.
move on.
I also read that the other way.
That's gonna be super fun though.
I'm
excited.
I think this is gonna be interesting, and this is the game that has come the furthest, I think, because there's at least one other like video of a game using draw steal rules, but this one has a page on Steam, and you need to pay Valve to be able to put up a page, which
Yeah, I
means
think
they
the
at
other
least have
one's just
sunk
more
some
like
money
a-
into this.
a tech demo type thing that they did. This has a little bit more juice to it.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to this coming to early access. So that can be fun.
Yep.
And last, and
Oh,
maybe least,
look at who's
that from? Who's that from?
Look at this. Who's this little
First
guy
off,
here?
I did it
Shameless
first.
shill.
I backed it already. First, if John creates the crowdfunder, it's open for anyone to be the first. Because John
that's
always
true.
backs
That's true.
every single crowdfunder first. So I went there and I got first.
Yes. I noticed just today that you'd managed to sneak in and, and grab the first pledge. So yeah, I'm gonna. These are basically some dice that I've. I was about to say commissioned. That would be. They are like a serious manufacturer of dice. But there's like you need to order this many to bring the price per dice down, and I basically want to get a group of people together to buy dice at the same time, and we can get some proper like draw dice with D20s with 1 through 10, like they should be.
Yeah.
So
Playing with draw steal?
I've never bought any of those. My fear is that they'll get mixed in with my regular D20s. And I'll be like playing something that needs a D20. And I'll
Yeah.
secretly be
I
rolling
keep
a
my
D10
draw
and
steal
not
dice
know.
separate. I keep my dice separate.
That's the fear.
Yeah.
In I think it's one of the games where OD plays with Colville on stream, where
Oh, yeah.
Colville gives him a 1 through 10 D20 without
It's
telling
gorgeous.
him, and he
It's
rolls
amazing.
low.
It's amazing.
So it's a legitimate fear.
I've also added these markings on the D6s to make them combine D6s and D3s.
Yep.
So you don't have to remember which.
Sleep.
You did
Oh,
good.
Sleep.
that's clever.
Sleek. Yes.
That is clever.
It's
I
gorgeous.
can't take credit for this because
If you're pulling out Knave, I swear to Christ. I
no,
swear to God.
These are dice, custom dice for a Norwegian role-playing game called it's called Dragon's Blade in English, but they have these dice with circles on them that do the same thing. But
one, two, and
circles are a
three
bit
circles.
Yeah,
Hard to
it's better.
see.
It looks better in person. But
You mean Dragon Bane?
these dice
Yeah.
are it's the same manufacturer,
Fondos.
so I know the dice are good. So yeah, this is going live about a week after the crowdfunder. So I'm gonna cash in on that. Like, have you back crows? Maybe you need some dice.
Yes.
How about that?
and they glow.
And it glows in the dark.
Yeah.
Perfect for crows because you'll be playing in the dark.
Yeah. Completely in the dark.
I need to write that down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Put it on the page,
marketing.
put it on the page. Yeah.
And-
Just
and-
click
Turns out
that.
you just have to turn off the lights.
I also will include like a bag that's to make it something
Cool.
a bit special, more than just like the dice. So yeah, it goes live in 12 days.
Yep.
So get ready.
Nice.
Get your money in order and then spend all of it on these dice.
You don't have to get your
All
money
of
in
it.
order because they're very affordably
yes.
priced.
Yes, very. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
See, marketing.
Yes. Marketing.
One thing that I did remember during how much time we got 10 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna do this quickly because I forgot to put one thing into the call sheet basically, and it is oh my god, the Mythical Press, because they've
Mythical
started
Press, yes.
publishing
Yeah.
these wonderful magazines. Let's put this in here.
Oh yeah.
So this is made by Finn Brody. Did I remember it correctly now? No, Finn Brody.
Yeah.
So he does the art, the layout, the design, the playtesting, everything is done by one guy,
Damn.
It's
which
gorgeous.
is really impressive. And
Yeah.
the art looks really good. This is a six-legged hell dog, hellhound.
Yeah,
It's
you
called
convinced
the
me.
Brotherhund, or the Dirge dog. And it has a special mechanic that because there's a bit of like story here, which is nice. But what I like is that the lore from the text here is actually reflected in the stat blocks. So, especially it mentions the dirge that it does, which is this like call, and it has a special mechanic where it gains dirge points as the combat rages on, and gains more and more, and it does more and more damage with its dirge.
Ooh. I like that.
And if you're if you've got he said that there's like a director's cut of the magazine for the higher level patrons, and then there's like extra mechanics for the dog if you want.
Oh,
them.
that's cool. That's cool.
It also includes a sample encounter with some tactics, reward for slaying the Brotherhood, a unique title. It includes a map that he drew because
that's
he
crazy.
does everything, including like special features on the map that's like custom for this encounter.
Wow.
And then there's like a montage test for chase if you're chased by the Brotherhood. And
This
then you
is-
can of course have it as a companion.
Oh,
when your RP starts.
That's crazy.
Oh, I just want to pet him. He just look at that.
He's not
little
friendly.
guy. No, he's got just see past the fangs and the chains and the.
Are
evil
the
in
illustrations
his eyes.
from the author as well?
Yes,
Jesus Christ?
he does everything.
Some people
It's
have too much
really
talent.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
not fair.
just.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I
Could you
can't do
please
that.
spread it out a little?
Oh.
This is the Siren, the second issue,
Yeah.
and it's so
Oh no! That's just its tail. Look it. Go up.
yeah,
up, up,
yeah.
up.
No,
Look.
Yeah.
because this is the Siren, and that's the lure. So this is the part that lures in the sailors, and this is the monster beneath that eats them.
This
That's
is such
clever.
a great idea.
It's so good.
Jealous.
It's
Just
a
jealousy.
lure
So-
that looks
so-
like a person.
Yes. So it has a lure, a separate stat block, and it says in this huge block here. This is a huge block of text to explain something really simple, but you need a lot of text to make it right. So what it basically says is the lure needs to be adjacent to the Siren, and if you try to push them away, they'll take force movement damage if you try to move them further away than adjacent, which is basically all it says. But this is the lure that tries to lure them in, and this is the Siren kind of doing the damage, and they're really brutal. The drag
we
below,
need.
you're just instantly grabbed. it's really rough.
Yeah.
But the interesting
need-
thing
you
is,
need
blood in the water. If the lure is killed, the Siren is bleeding until the end of the encounter. So if you
Okay,
take out
makes
the
sense.
lures,
Yeah.
they become really weak. Of course, it comes with a custom encounter. There's a Siren Slayer title. There's a custom map with special features for the map that's appropriate
Get outta
for
here.
combat. There's a montage test for hunting them back to their lair.
Okay, after you're done spending all your money on John's dice, go spend all the rest of your money on Mythic Press. Oh my God!
This is crazy good. This is
Yeah,
This is-
it's really
this is
impressive.
rad.
And,
This is
and
rad.
the next issue coming next month, was it? Is the The Witch, which also sounded really interesting. And he also mentioned that it does include a montage test, but instead of negotiation, because that makes more sense for a witch.
Sure.
And I'm really looking forward to it. He didn't want to divulge anything about the witch, but these two first issues were so impressive that I'm really looking forward to what he brings out next.
Yeah, yeah. It looks so cool.
Yeah, and he's
Really
doing it all on his own on a monthly pace, which is really impressive.
Yeah.
That is really, yeah. For how much you're getting, Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even mention because he's friends with some artists. They're like there's like audio clips and sounds to use during the encounter.
What the hell?
He's also made like
that's nuts.
Tokens that look
Do
really
less.
good.
Do less.
Making us look bad.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, come on.
God damn it.
So
Jesus.
he said he tested these tokens in the codex and they look really good as pop-out tokens,
Oh yeah,
I
of
bet
course
they
they do.
which I
Wow.
100% believe. Here's their lure and here's the siren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, either of these
So,
would lure me, so yeah. Yes, wow. Oh.
We're learning a lot of details about you today.
No. That's a good dog.
Yeah.
That's a
So
good
go subscribe to the Mythical Press. Really
Yes.
impressive stuff.
All your money.
Really impressive.
Do it. Oh my god. Wow.
And that's going to be the end of the stream with a picture of a Rotterhund companion.
Yeah.
So yeah, go check out everything. Oh, yeah, see, Jack mentioning audio. Is there audio gone? I wonder.
No, I think audio.
No. It was the audio from the magazine.
Oh,
Yep.
you want to listen to the audio? I see. I don't have that. Go by the issue.
Go buy it.
Yes.
Go buy it.
Yes. Yeah. Go buy it. Buy it. You gotta
Yeah.
shell out some money.
But that's going to be the end of the stream. Cameron's said that he has to leave, so
I have to leave. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I have to rule
that's the only
things.
reason.
Same
No,
actually.
2 hours is
Yeah.
a goodly time, I think, all in all. But this has been the August Goblin panel, and the Goblins in Residence with me, John Denor. You can find I've set up johndenor.com, so all my stuff is on there. The others were Caillou. Where can people find you, Caillou, and your stuff?
You can find me on YouTube at The Dice Society or on the website, thedicesociety.com.
And Cameron?
You can find me on YouTube and under Rise Heroes Rise, or Blue Sky under Rise Heroes Rise, or my Tinder profile apparently under Rise Heroes Rise as well.
And last, Peter Lacara.
I'm allergic to social media. You can't find me anywhere.
an
But I
exclusive.
do have a Discord, which maybe John will let me link, so you can come and chat with me there.
Excellent. I did look up Zombie Pete on Blue Sky, but he's an archaeologist apparently.
Yeah, he's a different guy.
Different game. Different game.
So yeah, thank you for joining us and it's sticking around for some of you probably for 2 hours, which is impressive. So that's goodbye from me and the Goblins.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Little